It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017, and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And he makes the Husk goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. but that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This finds Cooks complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Rush now to throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ferguson's got it, complete. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Still sticking with the passing game. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up first and 10. To the air with Rush. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Throwing now, third and 2. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Rush. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it down to a single point. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Gets this to Sanders. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Young. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rush now. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Rush looking to pass. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the longtime vet Brian Angeron now. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Panthers football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, Young. Now to be caught by Adam Thielen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Buys time, rolling. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it again. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Young working from the gun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Rush to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Rush. It's caught, Ferguson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Josie Jewell making that stop.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Here's 2nd and 7. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing, Rush. That's caught for the 1st. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Rush now to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. Catch made by Cooks. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're now set for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Valus Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Deron Bland. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 28, he finds Sanders. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Young. Thielen's got it, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Throw complete to Thielen. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Young on 1st and 10. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Second and 3 now. From the 31. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Runs in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rush now. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Rush looking to pass. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Blackshear on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, Out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They run again with Hubbard. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he is to throw. Connects with Hubbard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're gonna mark it out at the 6. The Cowboys and Cooper Rush out for this next drive. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this, couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
To throw. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Looking to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, Well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
It's taken in by Lamb. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.